The quarter begins with 2nd and 17, and the Chiefs leading by 10. Lamar Jackson chased by Chanel and Karlaftis to Likely downfield. Isaiah Likely with a block down the sideline. Likely inside the 5 to the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar kept it alive and Likely finished the run. And the Ravens are right back in it.
After Jacobs went for 6 carries, but just 4 yards. It is Reed on the jet sweep. Reed showing off the speed inside the 20. He could go, and he will. Jaden Reed, electric, 33 yards, touchdown, Packers. But Watson in motion on 3rd and 10. Love steps up on the run. Wide open, Jaden Reed. Make a man miss. Reed, goodbye. Touchdown, Packers, 70 yards.
That is no real weaknesses to go with Jalen Hurts.
2nd down and 7. Hurts with time. Lofts it over the top. Brown's got it. Here goes A.J. Brown. Blinding speed. Brown. Touchdown. 67 yards.
Allow the top of your screen. They need 4. In the pocket. Carr going deep. Rashid, he's got him. Shaheed, he's into the end zone. And that's a Saints touchdown.
On 1st and 10. Pressure's coming. Richardson slips. Now he's airing it out. Deep down the field for Pierce. Pierce! Touchdown! What a throw by Richardson! A 60-yard touchdown!
Pressure coming. Levis throws it.
What a catch! It is Chig Okonkwo with a twisting, falling grab for the touchdown.
They've been able to pick it up quickly, and it's been really, really tough for the Giants offensively. Bunch formation to the right. Oh, wow! Touchdown! Wow!
Recovered in the end zone, 20. It goes back 1st and 10 to a turnover by Lowe. Armstead the block, and he's going deep. He's caught Hill! Foot race! Driving! That is 6! Oh, he's a ghost! 80-yard touchdown!
Richardson over the middle, caught by Ashton Doolin. He's got room to run. Doolin at the 10, 5, touchdown! A 54-yard touchdown!
Pass with the kickoff. Cardinals will return it. DJ Dallas. DJ Dallas with a burst across the 40. Bass can't take him down. Dallas may go on the outside. One man to beat. Dives to the goal line. Touchdown, Arizona. No flags. 96 yards.
Third and 15. Richardson has time, loads up, going deep. Pierce is down there, and it is caught by Pierce. Again, Richardson deep to Alec Pierce. A 58-yard completion.
When in doubt, throw it up, right?
Do they want to go there again and try and have him take on the corner?
Ocean man Hudson. The throw caught. Hudson lost the ball. Looked like a touchdown. Instead, it's a turnover.
On 3rd down and 6, here they come. Gordon's coming. Levis gets wrapped up, flings it ahead. It's picked off. Tyreek Stevenson will give the Bears the lead on another defensive play.
And that week 1 start. 1st and 10. Sets up screen. Madison. Oh, he
able to hurdle through it all and take it home for the touchdown. He had two defenders on him, and he broke away.
Mayfield looks left all the way. Single coverage, one-on-one. Oh, what a catch! Mike Evans fighting through Benjamin St-Juste for a 17-yard touchdown.
Lockett turns 32 this month as he begins year 10 in the NFL. Still a home run hitter. Smith showing the wheels. Smith still going. Jano in. Touchdown.
DeMarcus Lawrence has been sensational. Had, 5 pressures in that first half. Gets his first sack of the year. And another Bajorquez punt. Turpin. Racing up the middle. Uh-oh. Cavante Turpin needs one more block. He's got it. And he goes for the touchdown.
Buffalo at the 49-yard line. On the ground, breaking tackles. James Cook inside the 20, inside the 5, somersaults for the touchdown. Whoa! Call it 49 yards. Tua, pressured, look out. Forced to throw it, and it's going to be picked off along the sideline. Ingram untouched. So Tua under pressure trying to throw it away, not far enough. And another run back for a score.
Second down and 5. Smith sets, fires downfield, wide open. Metcalf, touchdown. 56 yards. From Geno Smith to DK Metcalf.
Different game. Jamal Williams in the game at bat. Carr, pressure, lets it fly. Going deep, Shaheed. Oh! He's got it! Touchdown, New Orleans! A bomb to Shaheed.
To be aggressive in these situations. Again, he doesn't want to be in third down much against this defense. He's going to try to gain it here on second down.
Pressure coming. They set up a screen. Oh, there's a lot of room. Alvin Kamara, room to roll. Alvin Kamara's going to score. Touchdown.
Wow.
And his impact so far on the Viking defense. Second down 9. Darnold getting messy, going deep, and he's got Jefferson. He's got Jefferson. It's a foot race downfield with Brown. Shifting gears. Getting a block. That's 6. 97 yards.
To the Packers last year. But generally, it's been a safe haven for him. Blitz coming. Prescott sees it. Has a man in. Slam. Beautiful throw. Lamb gets away. CeeDee Lamb to the house. Touchdown. Dobbins trying to get to the edge. He's got a blocker. He's got more than a blocker. Inside the 25-20. Did the sprints help? Oh, boy, he somersets into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers.
Yeah, here we go.
4-man rush. Prescott loading up, going deep. Has a man. It is caught! Jalen Tolbert.
Shotgun, Levis, 2nd and 9. Levis looking for the big one. And a sliding attempt. Somehow Ridley was there for the touchdown.
Fake to Connor. Murray on the rollout. Looking deep for Harrison. Marvin Harrison Jr. to the end zone. Touchdown again.
Longest pass play of the day. Direct snap here and some trickery. Nix taking a shot. Deep down the field. It is caught. Reynolds.
There's nobody there, and that gave him the space to get the first.
Boy, he needed every inch of that reach. 1st and 10, down the field he goes. Rashee Rice for the touchdown. More heat and a sack. And the ball's out. And it's Connor running with it. Shamari Connor to the end zone and still waiting for a signal from the officials.
Chris Jones with the pressure, possibly creating a touchdown.
They start from the Giants' 24. Deshaun Watson into the end zone. Touchdown on the first play from scrimmage, Amari Cooper.
A rough start the first couple of weeks for Levis as he goes to the air. It's intercepted. Jair Alexander high stepping for 6.
And we have that.
It's been the guy today, 7 catches, his best game. Here's Barkley, Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley's the guy. He's going to take it. Touchdown from 65. Saquon saves the day for Philly. On the board early in the 4th.
During COVID, the COVID year, while he was at Ohio State, now here they are teammates. 2nd and 7. Caught. Austin cuts ahead. Austin to the 20. Foot race to the 10. He's across for the touchdown.
In motion, Kenny McIntosh out of the backfield. Tomlinson a block. He's going deep and he's got him. DK Metcalf, dead 6. What a throw!
Five in the pattern. Purdy stepping up. Launching it. Jennings again! A 3-touchdown performance! The day of his NFL life! Stafford. Across for Williams. Oh! Somersaults in to the end zone to get Los Angeles on the board.
49ers are up 7 on the Rams. Cardinals trailing here as Goff hits St. Brown, who flips it to Jahmyr Gibbs. And Gibbs is in the end zone for a Lions touchdown. How do you like that one?
They can't get McCaffrey. They've only got 10 guys on the field.
They're down in 7. This one is launched from McLaurin. He's got it. Touchdown. Touchdown, Terry McLaurin.
He certainly has that ability, not just out there being physical in the run game.
Second year out of North Dakota State to the sideline. Here goes Lamb. He gets free on the inside. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown. And for a change, no flag.
Panthers rush 4. Burrow has lots of time, and there's Jamar Chase with the catch. Breaking tackles. Chase down the sidelines. Panthers chasing Chase. They won't catch him. 63 yards, pinballing off tacklers to give the Bengals the lead.
That might have something to do with the speed.
Just a little bit.
2nd down and 9. Pump fake. It is deflected and picked off by Anderson. And he will take it all the way. Judon with the initial play. And then it fell into the arms of Troy Anderson.
Stretch for that football.
And now the tempo again as Swift gets going. There goes DeAndre Swift for his first Chicago Bears touchdown.
Thanks, Steve.
Nice explanation, Gene. Second down goal. Love. And leaping catch. Touchdown. Jaden Reed beating Byron Murphy. And the Packers are finally on the board.
But there's no timeouts left because of that last run.
A play fake. Stroud on the move. Agunbowale! Touchdown! The former Jaguar, Dare Agunbowale, and the Texans take the lead.
His offense 2 out of 3 on third down so far. Looks like maybe facing pressure. 49ers back out of it. Brissett given time over the middle. He gets picked off by Warner. Fred Warner climbs the ladder to get it, and now he sprints down the sideline, inside the 10. He won't be denied. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Not because I'm gifted enough to. That's a big change in his game.
He picked up 6. Jeremy McNichols turns the corner for a first down. McNichols powering inside the 5, down the sideline, and that's going to be a Washington touchdown. What a run from Jeremy McNichols.
And outside the pocket than anybody outside of Josh Allen.
And then he fits it into tighter windows than just about anybody in the NFL as well. Pressure coming on 3rd and 10. Picked up enough to give him time to find George Kittle. Oh, amongst so many bodies, he ripped it away. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle just wanted it more.
Pretty much stalled, went nowhere. 9 plays, 15 yards. But this one is going deep for Worthy, and the rookie holds it in. That's the longest touchdown pass for Mahomes in a long time.
Get a tackle in the backfield for the Browns.
3rd down and 1. They do get a good push. Ball is out. Fumbled and scooped up by Cleveland. And into the end zone goes Rodney McLeod.
There goes Henry up a big running game against Dallas. Derrick Henry on the run. Hamlin and Lewis chasing at the 40, at the 30. He will score! Allen protected for the moment. Now has to escape. Everything's covered. Josh waits to the last second. He's it downfield. Shakir is open. What a throw by Allen. Shakir to the 3. What a play by Josh Allen to keep it alive.
He has been excellent in the red zone, and they've been good again tonight. Seattle's got to make a stop.
Amon-Ra St. Brown's going to throw it back to Goff. Who had that on the bingo card? Touchdown Lions.
Between 2 really good players. It's the way it should be.
Goff protected, another completion, another short one, and bouncing off the tackle is Montgomery. What a catch and run! Still going. Just a thing of beauty and strength by David Montgomery. No flags on the play. And the incompletion to Jake Bobo, it stays 28-20. Earmark that. Here is a completion to Jamison Williams. He is gone. Touchdown Lions. 70 yards.
They've been competitive, and they've made it a heck of a ball game.
Outgained them. In yardage. Wide open. What a catch. It's a touchdown, I believe. I haven't seen the signal yet.